So, good morning, DMD. We're waiting for my screen to show up. There it goes. Okay, so today we're talking about lacquer ware. So, lacquer ware was most popular between the 12th and the 16th century. What lacquer ware is putting this coating on the inside or on top of wood to keep water from getting inside of it. And in doing so, it makes the object very shiny. So this is a wooden bowl, but they put the lacquer inside of it to make the bowl shiny. So this was most popular between the 12th and the 16th centuries. Some examples of work from this era include gilded Buddha images and beetle boxes, and they are still surviving to this day. So if you just Google Lacquer Ware Cambodia, you will actually come across this page right here. So you can see in this image here, this woman is putting this lacquer on the inside of this bowl, and it's that shiny coating that she's putting there to protect the water from going inside. We also have these little trinket boxes where they put the lacquer on top, and you can see it makes it a little bit shiny. You can also do painting on top of the lacquer in this design that they're making here. So you can just go through and you can see this is an example of one of the beetle boxes. So it's like a small little jewelry box that they're putting in here. So let's go back here for a moment. So lacquer ware was traditionally colored using burnt wood, so wood that was on fire, and that represented the underworld, like the Christian idea of like heaven or hell. So the underworld would be hell. Red, they use mercury. That's a chemical that they use, and that represented the earth. So here the red represents earth. And yellow was used, the color was made with arsenic. Arsenic represented the heavens, which is interesting because arsenic can sometimes be found in the water today, and arsenic is a very bad chemical that can make someone very sick. So lacquer on an Angkorian stone, so they used to put lacquer on top of the stones at Angkor Wat to make the stone shiny between the 5th and the 16th century. In modern Cambodia, the art of lacquer ware nearly faded into oblivion, so that means it almost disappeared. Fewer lacquer trees survived, so the lacquer comes from a special tree, and there's not a lot of trees like that anymore. And the lacquer was unavailable in the local market, so it was just hard to find. So it used to be very popular back in the 12th and 16th century, but then all of the trees and the chemicals started to disappear. But today, there's another revival. So we keep talking about this revival. Revive means give life again. So in all of this lesson about Cambodian art, I hope that you see that Cambodian art is beginning to live and breathe again. And you as design students, you're at the beginning of this revival, and it's just so cool to see what you guys will be doing in the next few years. Now, there are about 100 lacquer artists that are being trained by a French expert under the Artisans de Angkor, a company that produces traditional crafts in the village of Siem Reap. So, if you go to the Artisans de Angkor, you will see they have a section about lacquer ware, and they are actually training people about this art and how to do it more. So, like I said, this is a very new thing. There's only 100 artists that are doing this right now. So I hope that one day we can go to Siem Reap and visit this place. That would be very cool, and we can see what they're doing. So I'm going to pause this video for a second and come back with another video about silversmithing. So wait just a second and watch part 2 of our video.